So where have we ended up today, Chris?
We are in the Shinjuku district of Tokyo at the Cap Bar, the Capcom-themed bar and restaurant. Greg, where's this place been all my life?
Well, it didn't exist until about last year when they opened in collaboration with Pasella. Pretty cool, though. It's decked out with Capcom stuff everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. If you know Monster Hunter, man, this place is decked out with Monster Hunter stuff. I love it.
This is actually a pillow shaped like a Rathian tail. You cut these bad boys off in the Monster Hunter games, but in real life, they actually make great things to sleep on.
My favorite part right behind me is playable kiosks of games. We got the Dragon's Dogma demo playable over here on the 360. Sengoku Basara HD collection playable on PS3. How many restaurants have games for you to play in them other than Chuck E. Cheese? And their food sucks. What's your favorite thing you've seen so far?
I'm loving that they have this giant Dragon's Dogma art here. Got my favorite class, the Mystic Knight. The food items, of course, are the main attraction.
Oh, the food items are absolutely hysterical. A drink named after a Street Fighter move. Is that too much to ask for? No, it's
I don't
not.
think so.
Not at the Cap Bar.
Not at the Capcom bar.
All right, we've just actually placed our order in the Cap Bar. We're waiting on our food to arrive.
Can't wait to see what comes out.
I have no idea what to expect, so I'm looking forward to this immensely.
This is Devil May Cry Caprese.
So, shall we attempt to sully this with our hands?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should just dig in. Oh, there's toothpicks here.
There you go. You don't have a DMC pun you can throw in there?
This party's getting Caprese.
God.
Oh. Objection! We got regular onion rings, as we know them in the States. And then a variety of sauces. I actually don't know what these sauces are.
This looks like sherbet.
And this is the gavel.
I call this eating to order. Order.
This has been kind of a running gag all summer with
yes.
with us playing a lot of Dogma, and to actually see the unspeakable meat and to
would-
have to
yeah.
speak about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of a...
It's a bit ironic.
It's a bit
but,
full circle, I think.
I would say a rare opportunity.
Is this cut straight from the ogre's loins?
This is actually from the ogre, I think.
Oh, dear.
Survey says
That's rather speakable.
rather speakable. So this is tofu mode. Those of you who are long-time Resident Evil fans may recognize this. It was a unlockable mode in RE2 where
I believe
you play
we unlocked
as-
this dish by eating 2 dishes prior to this.
Yes, I
we did
believe
this,
that is what.
actually.
And you can only eat this with a knife.
It's excellent.
I think you will find this is harder than Leon or Claire mode, which they have not yet served us.
So what are we looking at here, Greg?
So we got Sanada Yukimura and Date Masamune from Sengoku Basara. And they just did a little back and forth in character as those characters. Right and early.
Ready? Fight!
Yoga player!
So you can tell by the if you get you from the right angle, you actually see it's Dalzum's head, although it has now been set on fire. So I don't want to put my hand very close to it. And then these different little mozzarella balls would be the skull necklace around his the children's heads that he wears. So I'm still not quite sure what's inside this.
I think this might be, inspired by Indian cuisine.
That would be fitting. And your verdict?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
You win! Perfect!
I think we have some dessert coming.
I think we do, and I'm ready.
モンスターハンターよりチャチャの抹茶パフェです。
It's, woo! It's a cha-cha parfait. Anyone who's played Try will recognize this little guy. He's your little helper guy. He does dances. He wears masks that give him little buffs. All around delightful. So it appears to be a matcha parfait, which is green tea parfait, and then it's got ice cream on top. It's like a little Japanese pudding. I feel like you restored a little stamina there. Wow. That is a brain cake.
That actually looks a lot like Licker's brain to me.
It looks like a licker's brain.
Licker's
It
brain
does.
to me. Yeah.
Should we go ahead and start
I think
licking?
we should lick it ourselves. There's no way to get out of this safely, so it's just we should eat it.
I was
yes.
really hoping for something, but it's your brain. Oh my
Do you mind
gosh.
if we eat it?
Is it okay to eat? Can we?
This is taking
Oh
a different
my
turn.
gosh. Oh my gosh! I'm
Why
sorry.
would you do this? She told you it was her brain, and you still did it.
I don't even know if it do you cut slices like a birthday cake, or you just like
What is
grab a handful?
What is the
like,
protocol for eating a brain?
I don't know.
Oh man, it's really good. Some kind of fruity like raspberry
There's
topping.
like 30 different flavors in my mouth right now.
One of them is brain.
Looks
That
like
is
a-
the cognitive reasoning function.
Yeah,
center of the brain. That's where the dessert knows it's delicious. I think this is the clear winner. All right, that brings us to the end of our little mini tour of the Cat Bar. I'd like to thank everyone for having us and letting us make a big mess and
Yes,
big plates of
we've
food,
made
but
a huge mess and made them cook lots of food and
Yes,
perform
we're-
lots of songs and dances for us.
yes, so many thanks. We're also going to try to eat it all before we leave so that
Yes.
it's not wasted. But yeah, there's just so much stuff. Like every little corner you look in, there's something to see. I see all kinds of Monster Hunter things like behind the bar I didn't notice the first time, or on the tap there's various monsters, and then
There's art signed by producers.
yeah, there's just all kinds of little things. You can just sit here and look around and swivel your head and look like a tourist, even if you live here.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing that just does not exist in the U.S. And so to see that it does exist somewhere, even if it's all the way in Japan, is still really cool. So thanks for watching,
Signing
and
out.
we're gonna go try to make sure this food does not go to waste.